what's going on? It is Sunday, so end of my 3-day weekend, and you know what? It's been pretty hot. It's been 80 degrees all around, and woo, it's kind of insufferable because there's no air conditioning. At least I didn't purchase air conditioning units, so I'm not getting cold air. I mean, I do have a fan, but really there's only so much I can do, I would say. It's been pretty sweltering, and you know what? It didn't help that my CO2 monitor is actually being on low battery ever since like 5 a.m. So I did not get a good night's sleep. It just woke me up chirping. I submitted a service request, but I think I might just go out to buy batteries instead because, one, it's very annoying with the batteries in, and number two, if the batteries are out, then who knows? Maybe I'll have carbon monoxide poisoning, and that would not be good. I don't want to die, so I guess I'll just get my batteries myself. And it's been a while since I've been to Target. It's actually been over a year, or close to a year actually, because I actually went to Target once when I came over just to buy some goodies that I needed for my homies. So I think it'd be nice to take a look around. I think that's probably the place to get AA batteries, right? But other than that, I guess I can check it out, see if there's any groceries or anything I want to buy. Maybe I should think about that a little bit before I head over there because I'm not going to Target too often, and it could be nice. I really can't imagine anything apart from like wanting snacks at this point because really I guess my home is pretty set. I don't really need anything in particular, I would say. Actually, it would be nice to get some floss, I think. That would probably be good. I should probably write down what I'd want to be getting. I have a lot of note cards from before. Pretty much some important things I think is interesting I kind of write down. Kind of like help others. Kind of something that I was looking more into a lot other days. So it would be good to continue to remind myself that you want to help others, right? But I guess there's some notes I have from the influencer book that I probably don't need anymore, so I'll just write down my groceries or things I might want to write down. Although, I don't know if I want to hold on to this stuff because it's actually, the influencer book I feel like has a lot of interesting knowledge, such as changing their economy pretty much is some kind of structural motivation for a person. For instance, if you have a salary, you'll probably be inclined to perform your job duties. And this can kind of affect people in many different ways, right? You can give people a reward to reward certain behaviors. Of course, it's kind of a dangerous thing, right? Because if you reward people in an incorrect manner, then on one hand, they could think of a habit as a way to provide the capital for themselves, which is not good because that means it actually demotivates them from actually performing a task on a regular basis. And if you give too little money, it won't be enough of an incentive, right? It's like going to a daycare and being fined $5 if you're late, right? It's like, ooh, you got free daycare pretty much. I mean, you get to be late half an hour just for the cost of $5. That's great, right? So it's a very dangerous game, this particular example. But I think I'll just use one of these cards to write down what I need, and AA batteries is one thing I need. So yeah, I'm just going to check out Target, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hey, what's up there? As I mentioned, I went to Target, so bought a few things. It's been a while since I've been to Target. It's actually kind of surprised. There's actually a nice grocery on the underfloor, so I guess I can get groceries from there too. And actually, good thing I found some cool things that I like to share. Bananas! I don't know, that's so exciting, but I like to have those banana egg pancakes, so it's nice to have these guys around. Oh my gosh, this is so nice having some nice oatmeals. It's the Private brand, but private brands are actually kind of nice. For the most part, they're kind of made by companies that actually have their own public brands, but somehow they make a deal so they can kind of get the same product but in a cheaper manner, but as a Target brand. So it's nice to have this around. It's been a while since I had oatmeal, mostly because I couldn't buy them off Amazon, but it seems like it's cheaper in that container, so maybe I'll go back to that. Got some floss, also Target branded, Private branded. It's kind of weird though. I saw that Target has two private brands. It seems like they have Up and Up, and now they have Smartly. Smartly seems to be like their super cheap private brand. I'm kind of curious about what company actually produces these, but I guess Target has fairly good standards, so I'll dig it. Man, I've been just buying all the private brands. So this is some black beans. I haven't had beans in a while because as usual, I couldn't get them off Amazon. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I guess Target is like less competitive in terms of right now the demand for goods because I guess everything's still at Target. People aren't really hoarding over there. But with Amazon, I guess everyone will just keep on buying, buying, buying. And I would imagine that Target has a very strong supply chain in comparison to Amazon. It's kind of curious. I don't know exact numbers. I know Walmart has way more revenue than Amazon, but I would imagine Target would as well. Of course, a lot of these things are hard to determine. I haven't done any research. It's just my impression. We have Toblerone, or Toblerone. I don't know how to pronounce it, but seems like a pretty good thing. I've never really actually had too much of it, so I decided I'll buy a whole bar. So I'm very curious about it. And man, apparently one piece is 180 calories. Absolutely insane. Oh, this is like the pinnacle of unhealthy. So I'm going to get fat off of this bar. But other than that, I think I'm missing the most important item, which were AA batteries, which I'm going to use for my carbon monoxide alarm. So I'll get to replacing that. But yeah, a little bit of a Target run, pretty cool. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Alright, here we go. Some of that chicken thigh with broccoli and carrot with a side of brown rice. Sadly, the skin's a little peeled there. Unfortunately, that's, I guess, what chicken thigh when frozen can do to ya. A little bit overcooked on the outside and maybe undercooked on the inside, but let's hope it turned out well because I cooked this for about 25 minutes, so I would imagine that it's all cooked well. Nom nom.